He should stop acting like a child.
Why would he do that?
Why? I knew he could do something like that.
He wasn't looking at all.
He shouldn't be running like
I
that.
beg of you. I beg of you,
What's he
just a few points.
That man seems to be in a
He's
hurry.
going to run into someone.
He should
He's
stop
going to
acting
cause
like
trouble.
a child.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
He seemed to be in a rush.
Oh, that was incredible.
Force him!
Come,
Force
people.
the Christian
Come see
king
what I
and
have
his
to offer.
army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their
When will you
wake.
stop acting like a fool?
They say it is a crusade! A crusade for what?
Did you see that?
Ignorance? Violence? Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can!
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels!
What's he doing?
They go against the will of God!
ما الذي
Would you please be
يجعله
more careful?
What is that fool doing?
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Buraya. Kime boyun?
Oh, yeah. Oh, here, my hair. Oh.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave. He should stop acting like a child.
No,
Leave, peasant,
you must not
before I make
trespass
you.
here.
Unbelievable.
If you watched where he was going, that wouldn't have happened.
How reckless can one get?
Where is he going like that?
Don't do that again.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ud-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Beni yenemeyeceksin. Beni yenemeyecek. Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. Belki farkında değilsin ama hala... Beni yenemeyeceksin. Belki farkında değilsin ama hala kaybettin.
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall.
تريد أن تموت؟ فليكن ذلك. سوف آتي إليك.
Gel buraya. Gel buraya.
توقف عن الجري. لن تهرب.
Kovalayın. Kovalayın.
Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin.
Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Kaybetmeyin onu. Kovalayın.
اقبضوا علي. اقبضوا علي.
Kaybetmeyin onu. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Kaçman fayda etmez.
Use counterattacks when faced with multiple enemies.
لن تفلت مني. Get away.
Kaçman fayda etmez. Gel buraya.
Farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin.
Beni yenemeyeceksin. Kovalayın.
وراءه.
Kaybetmeyin onu.
حسنا. خير جدا.
Kovalayın.
فسوف أنهي. لا تدعوه يفلت. حسنا. خير جدا. هل تحتاج شيئا؟
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to...
Gel buraya.
لن يكون ذلك عسيرا. توقف عن الجري. لن تهرب. وراءه. أسرع. إنه ينهك نفسه. اقبضوا عليه. لن تفلت مني. فليفرح.
Beni yenemeyeceksin. Kovalayın.
Beni yenemeyeceksin. Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Kovalayın.
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Mualim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Asa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
What is that man thinking?
Stop him!
Pay for your sins! You hide like a rat! Stop this man!
Could you spare a few coins?
That's him! There! Get him! He's running!
There!
Ah.
You cannot run forever! You cannot run forever!
Pay for your sins!
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال.
Git Allah'ım.
إلى الطريق.
He won't get away!
لا تبيع. توقف عن الجري. لن تهرب.
They shouldn't be fighting. Someone needs them.
إنه يدرك نفسه. يدرك.
Durdurun onu.
Someone gets hurt!
Belki farkında değil ama hali hazırda kaybeder.
Don't get away from me! Then you put a Then you put a
How can one expect to defeat you?
Farkında değil ama hali hazırda kaybeder. Beni yenemeyeceksin.
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال.
Seni gözün kafanı bile yener.
Nasıl kaybettik onu?
لقد وجدته.
Gel buraya.
No! What happened?
will show you everything I have. It's a tragedy. But I say, this is an honor. To die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
The land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Why would anyone want to do that?
What is he doing?
A few good brains. All I
Where is
ask
he
is
going?
for a few
Too
coins.
many things for a fool.
Well, you
He must be running. You've no reason to stand here.
Going to
Leave.
hurt someone.
I wonder what
Not find better items. What a fool. There's no...
God save him. He's gone mad.
He's going to hurt himself.
doing?
What's wrong with him? He'll hurt someone at that speed. Yeah!
Do you think he's being shot?
Good job!
When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informed guard, you should blend immediately.
takes time to draw another blade. Ensure your first attack is also your last.
He's going to run into someone.
Damn,
What a
fool
fool!
must be out of his mind.
Where is he going?
I wonder where he's up.
Is he running from someone?
He must be late for fool doing.
What's wrong with him?
Why is he running from someone?
Why would anyone do that?
He just
I wonder if he's running so fast. I could have been dead.
Jar carriers can easily break your cover if you cause them to drop what they're carrying.
You've nowhere to run! And right on him! He's here! He's finished! I will end your life! Yes!
Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Beni yenemeyeceksin.
How can one expect to
I will end your life! To die. So be it. You cannot You do that! Whoa. Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer.
Ramenez-le-moi! Oh, les flammes de l'enfer vont vous dévorer. Tu veux mourir? Va m'échapper! Laisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin! Je vais te trancher la tête! Laisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin! Je vais libérer ton âme!
Bin die Rache Gottes! Take me down! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren!
Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin! C'est un assassin! Je vais faire! Rends-toi! Tuez cet assassin! Poursuivez-le! Plus vite! Il s'étouffe! Ramenez-le-moi!
Don't let him get away!
Assassin!
You
Kill
can't
him!
get away from
Stop
me!
him! What? You think you can lose me? Oh! I will make you pay! Kill him! Ah!
Preparation is crucial to your success. Clear the area of archers and guards.
That's impossible!
Your life ends now!
You're a dead man! لا يوجد مهرب سوف هناك! تعالوا بسرعة! لا تدعوه يفعل الجن! لن تهرب!
How is this possible? You'll never get away!
Death to the Emperor! Ready
Kime
here!
boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Mord أيها الكافر! مت! حسناً، خير جدا. حسناً.
Beni yenemeyecek.
سأنال منه. ماهر جدا، ولكنك لن تنتصر. أيها المرتد! أقتل الحشاش! Over here! You're mine! Back here! Yeah! تريد أن تموت؟ ليكن ذلك!
I'll take you down!
Pathetic!
This won't be too difficult.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but you already
Seni gözün kapalı bile
How can
yenerim.
one expect to defeat
Come on, Kandaya!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Stop him! Take you down!
Beni yenemeyecek. Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. Beni yenemeyecek. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
This won't be too difficult. This won't be too difficult.
Come back here!
So be it. Beni yenemeyecek. Belanı ver. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Assassin! You'll die! I know you go
Oh, I'm here! In die Rache Gottes! Erbärmlich!
Il n'est pas à la hauteur.
Komm zurück! Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Du kannst nicht fliegen!
Il n'est pas à la hauteur.
Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Du kannst nicht fliegen! Erbärmlich! Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Du kannst nicht fliegen! Mir, du Narr! Du kannst nichts kriegen! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren!
Come no further.
Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then? It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then! That I may judge the truth! Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabrand. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader armies?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To arms, assassins!
Den Zorn Gottes!
Que le Seigneur ait
Mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst mich siegen! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast
Que le Seigneur ait pitié de ton âme.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht siegen! Erbärmlich! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren. Ich werde dir niemals vergeben. Bin die Rache Gottes! Mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht siegen!
C'est trop facile.
The time for games is ended.
Should you enter a fistfight, guards will not interfere.